Warning, this video contains strong language. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello, my Hooked honeys, and welcome back to Hooked. If you're new here, my name is Leanne, and Hooked is basically where we talk about some true crime stories and do some crochet projects together. And on today's episode, we will be talking about Mr. Robert Van Hook, who honestly, in my opinion, let self-hate lead him to an aggravated murder charge. That's how I feel. We will also be crocheting a do-rag, and we're going to use this kind of tannish, more silkier, yarn. Be a little nicer to the hair when you have it on. Oh geez. So I have already started. I did do a chain of 80, and then I did a half double crochet, a row of half double crochet, and now I'm starting with like a mesh stitch. I don't know, clearly you guys, I've like been feeling this mesh stitch. I've been doing a lot of like little swimsuit top covers. Well, I've done a couple swimsuit top covers, and all of them have been with that like mesh material. So I am going to be adding these to my Etsy shop because I got one, guys. Yay me. About time, right? But yeah, I'm thinking about selling some of this stuff. So come on, mess with me. Also, guys, I've started doing the yarn crocs and slides, so those will also be on the TikTok shop. I am very proud of these. They're so cute. But yes, I will also be adding those onto the TikTok shop, and like I said, I'll do crocs and slides. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and light our crochet candle and go ahead and talk about Mr. Robert, because yeah, Mr. Robert has some things going on. Voila. So I finished out, well, I ended with a double crochet and chain one, so I'll skip that first stitch. We'll skip that next stitch, go into the second one, half double crochet, chain one, just like how we always do the mesh stitches. On February 3rd of 1985, Robert, who was only 25 years old, went into a gay bar in Cincinnati, Ohio, where he met David Self, who was also 25 years old. So they got acquainted and got to know each other a little bit and got comfortable enough to leave the bar together and head back to David's apartment, which was in Hyde Park. Once they were in the apartment, Robert just started attacking David, literally started strangling this man in his own apartment until David was unconscious. Yeah. After he was, strangled unconscious, Robert went into David's kitchen, grabbed a knife, and stabbed David with the knife and fled the scene. So after murdering this man, Robert ransacked his apartment and stole some of his jewelry, then ran off to Fort Lauderdale, Florida, where he was arrested by Oakland police officers on April 1st of 1985. So from February to April, he was down in Florida living life after he had brutally taken a life from someone at Yep. Robert was indicted on aggravated murder and aggravated robbery. But get this, y'all. His defense team claimed that it was homosexual panic that may have been the reason of the killing. Even though Robert confessed to the murder to the police and admitted the motive had been to lure a gay man in hopes of robbing him. And according to court records, Robert had been robbing gay men since he was the age of 15. The homosexual panic claim that his defense team tried to throw out there gained national news. And Robert pleaded not guilty by reason of insanity. Well, nobody was trying to hear that, and he was sentenced to death on July 30th of 1985.
I do want to be clear that I do not have a TikTok shop. I don't know why I kept saying that, but back to the video.
Robert Van Hook was executed on July 18th, 2018 by lethal injection at the Southern Ohio Correctional Facility in Lucasville, Ohio, which was 33 years after he was sentenced. In his last words, he apologized to the family of David and recited an adapted Norse prayer, and he was pronounced dead at 10:44 a.m.
A big chunk of my world. I kind of lost all of my bearings. As soon as I came in, my phone rang. I had messages on my answering machine. It was my mother. I assured her, this is not, this can't be David. I would feel completely powerless over this thing that really did, it changed my life. Just don't see how it is that killing somebody for killing somebody, you're just compounding the pain.
That was True Lynch, David's close friend.
So my hooked honeys, I honestly feel like Robert may have been gay, or maybe have had gay thoughts. Like, why are you only targeting gay men? And since the age of 15 is crazy work. I mean, you shouldn't be trying to go out robbing nobody, right? But the fact that you only went for gay men, is that because you had some underlying issue, or you wanted to dibble and dabble? Just be honest. Like, you didn't have to go out and rape them, or see, what am I talking about? You didn't have to go out and rob them. So, like, did he think that they would be easier to rob, or... I'm just very confused on that part. Like, why since 15? Why gay men? What? I don't know.
So I'm not sure if you guys heard about this, but it did make national news. Around 2:30 in the morning on Sunday, there were 10 people shot in Short North in downtown Columbus, with the victims aging from 16 to 27. And police are still trying to find who did this, what happened, how it happened. So yeah, back to the video.
I was gonna try and be productive today and record 2 episodes, but this rain today has me ready to go get back in the bed. I honestly feel like that's what I'm gonna do. That's so terrible. I honestly should stay up. But I don't want to. I want to go get in the bed. This rain. Well, my hooked honeys, that was the tragic death of David South and the person that took his life. If you want to see the finished product of the do-rag that I did crochet on this episode, follow me on Instagram at hookedwtruecrime. I also, like I said earlier, started an Etsy shop, and I will put that in the link to the description, or the link to that in the description. Make sure you guys check that out. And also make sure you guys like and subscribe, because I'm here for you every Wednesday. Love y'all. Bye.